It's week 5 of the NFL, and we've got the Chargers' electric quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chargers and the Lions, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from SoFi. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Slot receiver headed left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers take possession. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. But a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game today, partner, but this has me smelling peanuts and hot dogs. This is starting more like a baseball game. We got a 2-0 score here, still in the first.
Kind of like a little pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, just one of these games, and if it starts this way, who knows where it goes from here, but I do know this. It's a confidence builder for a defense. When a defense can go out there, not just get a stop, but put points on the board, man, does that usually infuse them with energy to come.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Man in motion out of the slot. First down throw from Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Stopped by Deion Henley. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They kick the running back in motion. Goff now on 3rd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Fair catch made here at the 30. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So that brings up 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Gets this to McConkey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Up from the secondary, and is Rakestraw on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Still sticking with the passing game. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. He brings it in. It's an LA touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers jump in front now by 5. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. This is complete to Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Laporta with the grab. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
And the Lions first down.
Throwing again, it's Goff. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Goff on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. They send a man in motion. Goff on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down. Now Goff. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Goff setting the throw. Gets this to Montgomery. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They bring the tight end in motion. 2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Going for the first with Dobbins. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. We've got a close one here. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have it, 2nd and 4. They run the counter with Dobbins. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
It's 3rd and 1.
Pass play coming here. He finds McConkey. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Tight end going in motion here. Finds McConkey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Complete over the middle. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that throws the lead to 5.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Goff to the air now. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the
sure ended up being worst-case scenario. The pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They're throwing it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They send St. Brown in motion left. On 1st down, it's gone. Bouncing football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give to Gibbs on the option. And this one doesn't go far. Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Throwing is gone. He finds Laporta. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down throw from Goff. Finds his man over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Goff. It is cut left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. All right, set now, 1st and 10. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Goff. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Chargers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers lead by 15 now. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Lions returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hits him on the in route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap here to Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Gibbs now from the gun. And this one does not go far. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Lions working here. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now gone. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in the coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete, it's Atwell. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cut out left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back To the line they go. It's second down. Trying again following the sack. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So fourth down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. They motion the tight end over. To throw again here, second and 10, it's gone. Completed over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. So at halftime, a 15-point game. Some adjustments they've got to make during the break. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where you see the final score there. Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdown passes in the victory.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. It'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Pass play on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
All right, here we go. Second down. Motioning the tight end now. After the sack, another pass on second down. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled by Jack Campbell. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's a throw. That one's complete, right side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Lions will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll take this forward to the 20 before they take him down to the turn. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. And pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw now. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down from the red zone. Escapes out to the... And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Hits his running back.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They send a receiver in motion right. Jukes out a one-stop. And he crosses out of bounds, and now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here we go, second and very long. On target to Worthy. Decent gain here, but short of the first. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Goff setting to throw. Laporta with the grab. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. The Chargers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That one's complete over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Gets this to McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 42. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
He'll throw it yet again. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that 6th sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fires right away, but incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. Complete. It's Atwell. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Gibbs on the carry. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They go play action with Goff. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll send him over right. Goff on 3rd. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 32. Brought in right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They send the tight end in motion. Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
A 47-yard attempt.
Browns kick is up and good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On first down, it's Goff. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running back sent in motion. From the 37. Hauled in by Worthy. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down is right.
From the gun, Goff. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up to the 44. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing again, it's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Typically, Kate, you see dime coverage as a quarterback, you can find a completion. Right? You know what you're getting defensively. Yeah, there's a bunch of pass defenders on the field. There's usually also check downs and available outlets. Not that time. Excellent dime coverage behind, and just enough pressure to get home and force the sack.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he crosses midfield before going out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings. You can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That That one gains 7. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw from Goff. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Running for it with Dobbins. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal. They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going. Why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it. And if you take a sack, well, now you got to kick the field goal. If you would have pounded the football, got a little bit closer, you at least give yourself a decision on 4th. I don't think you do now.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This from 28 yards away. Browns kick is up and good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Lions offense returning to the field. And turnovers, well, we all know, never okay for the players, certainly not okay in a coach's eye. And with as many as they've had here, Brock, gonna be tough to play these highlights back after this game.
Yeah, tough but essential, Kate, because watching these plays, this is the difference between good and great. I got to be around Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning didn't watch his highlights. He watched his sacks. He watched his interceptions. He wanted to critique himself through these difficult circumstances. And when you do, well, you could become a Hall of Famer like Peyton.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Lions hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Goff on 1st and 10. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, Goff. On target to Worthy. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well. Goff back to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let him.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.